Hi guys, so I am back for my 10-week update, pregnancy update. As most of you guys know, I did not vlog last week, which was my 9-week, and I am so sorry. I was sick that whole week, and it was not fun. So I didn't get to vlog at all, and I'm still a little bit congested, so if you hear me sniff or cough or anything, I'm just getting over it. But I did some old wives' tales, so I wrote them down, and I'll talk with you guys on them a little bit later on. And I finally bought a measuring tape, so I can start. It's just a 60-inch measuring tape. It's from Singer. So I will start measuring because I know some of you guys want me to do that. But I'm feeling pretty good this week so far. I'm 10 weeks and 3 days today. And I'm sorry, it's really late right now. It's pretty late here. But I really wanted to do the vlog because I needed to get it done, and I feel so awful that I missed last week. As most of you know, I did post 2 tests. I did IntelliGender, and I also did the baking soda test. The IntelliGender, I might retake it, I might not, I don't know. You don't reuse them, but I might buy another one, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think I took the test too early, though, because I did some more research on it, and I've noticed a lot of women have waited until they were 11 and 12 weeks to do it, and I kind of wish I had known that before I took it, because I took it the day I turned 10 weeks, which, I mean, you're anxious to know, you want to find out. So, yeah, that's why I did that. But I probably won't do that again. But I did do the baking soda test. And from my knowledge, from what I was told, it's a girl result if it does nothing, and if it fizzes and foams like beer, then it's a boy. And as most of you guys know, with the baking soda test, it did like nothing at all. And I've repeated the test. I repeated the test today, and it still did nothing at all. And I did it a little different this time too. I didn't just pour the baking soda on top of the urine, which I guess you're not supposed to do that. I don't know. But I did the test again today, and it was still did nothing at all. So, and one of the reasons I'm thinking the IntelliGender was wrong is just because of the fact that the default result is boy, because obviously there's green crystals at the bottom of it. So, and when I first, the first 2 and 3 minutes it had a girl result. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video again because I think I watched it the day I uploaded it. But I'm not 100% sure. But from what I saw, it was a girl result at first, and then once it hit the 5-minute mark, it just went dark green. And obviously I could be wrong. It could be a boy, it could be a girl. I don't know yet. But that's why I did some old wives' tales, because they're fun to do, and I was curious. But I'll start with the first one. And the first one was sweet versus salty. And the old wives' tale says that if you're craving sweet things, that you're having a girl, and if you're craving salty and savory things, then you're having a boy. I have not really been craving savory things. Early on, I wanted like olives and cheese, but now it's like, no, it's gross to me now. Now I just want like ice cream and sugar and just everything that's unhealthy for you, which is really bad. So that is 1 vote for the girl. The next one was morning sickness, and as most of you guys know, I had awful morning sickness. I still sort of do. Like, I'll be nauseous here and there throughout the day, but it has gotten a lot better. Thank God. It was really getting to me. And I've been off medication now for probably a week and a half. There was one night where I actually had to take a nausea pill, because my nausea was really, really bad. But that's pretty much it. My morning sickness has gotten a little bit better. But I was diagnosed with hypermesis, which is a really severe form of morning sickness, and I got that early on. So I had awful morning sickness. So that's another vote for girl. And the pregnancy glow. Now, to me, this is kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I know some people, when they get pregnant, they look fantastic, but you know how everybody always tells you that, oh, when you get pregnant, you get this beautiful glow about you, and you look fantastic, and you feel great? Yeah, no. I don't think so at all. In fact, I don't feel gorgeous or have a pregnancy glow at all. In fact, my hair falls out. I have gray hair now. My acne's gotten worse. It's just awful. And I now have like some back knee, and it's gross. So as for the pregnancy glow, yeah, no. It's said that if you, like, for instance, if your hair gets glossier and thicker, mine actually has lost thickness. The only reason my hair looks like this is because I basically fry it with a curling iron, and I have to work really hard on it and then douse it with hairspray. But no, my hair is very straight, very fine, very thin, and it's kind of just gotten worse. Now my hair just falls out. I have gray hair. It's not pretty. My husband disagrees with me. He says I look fantastic and beautiful, but I think he's looking at me with rose-colored glasses, as most husbands probably do. But for the pregnancy glow, no, I don't have it. They say that a girl steals your beauty, and so if you're having a girl, then you're gonna look like awful, and if you have a boy, you're gonna look great. So that's another vote for girl. And sympathy weight. It's said that if your partner gains weight as well, then it's a girl, and if not, it's a boy. I've actually never heard of this before, but my husband has put on some weight. He's probably put on about 10 pounds. And so he's definitely got some sympathy weight for me, and he's got sympathy backaches and sympathy nausea as well. So I kind of feel bad for him, but I'm feeling that every single day anyway. So I kind of know what that feels like, except I have a baby in me and he doesn't. And the eye test. This is another one I really hadn't heard about, but it was pretty interesting. You're supposed to look in the mirror at yourself for 1 minute, and if your pupils dilate, then it's a boy, and if they don't, then it's a girl. My pupils did not dilate, and I actually stared at myself for like 3 minutes because I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. And I did the test like 2 or 3 different times, and my pupils did not dilate. So that's another vote for girl. Heart rate. This is like, I guess this is a big thing, but if the heart rate is higher than 140, it's a girl, and if it's lower than 140, it's a boy. That's what the old wives' tale is. As most of you guys know, the baby's heart rate has been about 124, 125. Now, I was at urgent care last week, obviously, because like I just said, I was sick all last week. I went to urgent care. I was like 9.5 weeks when I went. I was really, really sick. It was not fun. And they used the fetal Doppler. Apparently, I have a very, very active baby, because every time they would get the heartbeat, the baby would move. And the nurse spent 15 minutes trying to get the accurate heart rate because the baby kept moving. And because of the way she was laying on my side, she actually could feel the baby moving, and I kind of thought that was silly, but, and I guess she could hear it in the Doppler as well. So that was pretty cool. It was one of those Dopplers that is connected to a stethoscope, so the nurse hears it in their ears, but you don't get to hear it. And that, I was really bummed about that, because, I mean, I want to hear the baby's heartbeat, obviously. But when they found the heartbeat, well, when they finally got the kid to stop moving enough to actually calculate it, it was about 120 beats per minute. And that was also while I was sick. And the first ultrasound I had done that tested the heartbeat, I was also on medication that made me very drowsy. I am having a ultrasound on the 25th of this month, which is, I want to say it's 2 weeks away, but I'm not 100% sure. It is 13 days away, so it's a little under 2 weeks away. And I'm obviously not sick anymore, and I'm not on any drowsy medication anymore either. So I'll probably have a little more of an accurate heart rate then. And because I'm having the NT scan done which tests trisomy 13, 18, and 21. I might actually know the gender of the baby by the end of this month and the beginning of June, which will be really awesome. And we do have names picked out, but we're not going to tell you guys yet until we know what it is. But according to the old wives' tale of what the heart rate has been lately, then it's a vote for the boy. Another test. This is a really popular one. It's called the ring test. You put your wedding ring on like a piece of string, or a strand of string, and you hang it over your belly. And if it goes around in circles, it's a girl. And if it goes back and forth, so if it does this around your belly, it's a girl. And if it goes this way, it's a boy. Or if it goes this way, it's a boy. And I did the test twice, and it was both girl. And moodiness. It's supposed to say if you're super moody, you're having a girl, and if it's calmed you down and you're a little more mellow, you're having a boy. I am a lot more moody. In fact, I think I'm a little more, I snap a lot more, which I'm really trying to work on. But yeah, I mean, that's another vote for the girl. And then Chinese gender chart. I did the Chinese gender chart, and because they want to find out like what your, because I'm 18 right now, and I'm due December 6th, and it said, the Chinese gender chart told me girl. So a lot of people tell me that, oh, if the Chinese gender chart says girl, you're definitely having a girl, and I'm not sure if I believe that. So I don't know, only time will tell. And another one is the dream of the sex of the baby. I've had multiple dreams that it was a girl. I've had dreams on what she looked like, and it was kind of freaky, but it was kind of cool too. So that's another vote for the girl. Clumsy versus graceful. This is another one. I hadn't really heard of anyone doing this, but it was in the list of things of old wives' tales, so I decided to do it. Clumsy meaning like you fall a lot, and you're tripping a lot, and you're walking into things. And if you're clumsy, it means boy, and if you're more graceful and everything, then you're having a girl. I've been a little bit more graceful. I'm not really tripping or falling or anything. So that's another vote for the girl. And side you lay on, like when you sleep. This one was a little inconclusive for me, because I'll have some nights where I'll sleep on my left side, and then some nights where I'll sleep on my right side. When I was really sick, I had to sleep on my left side because I got a severe head cold, and it all settled in my left sinuses. So I had to lay on that side to let everything drain. But for me, it feels very unnatural to sleep on my left side, and I do sleep a lot on my right side. So I guess if you were to go off of that, then it would be another vote for girl. But if you were to go off the inconclusive result, then I would probably just say one for girl, one for boy. And the intuition, I'm saying girl. My intuition has been girl. I could be wrong, I could be right. I'm not really sure. Oh, sorry. There's one more. I missed it. But yeah, I could be wrong, I could be right. Like I said earlier, only time will tell. Baby names. This is the last one. If you can only think of a certain gender, then it's that gender. For my husband and I, we've thought most about girl names. We have boy names picked out. But most of the time when we think about baby names, we usually say girl baby names. Yeah, so, and like I said earlier, we have names picked out for girl and boy. And we'll probably share that a lot later on once we find out what we're having and everything. But yeah, I mean, this week has actually been really good, other than being sick last week. Last week was not fun. But I mean, you get sick, it happens. I do have a question for y'all though. If there's any other old wives' tales that you'd like me to do, let me know in the box below, or private message me. As much as I would love to do like cabbage tests and stuff like that, I probably won't do those. But if there's like any questions you have or anything like that, please don't hesitate to comment or message me. I'll respond to everything. And I think that's it for now. I am seeing a new doctor. I'm going to see a new doctor on the 18th. I'm going to check out a new doctor because the doctor I'm seeing right now is very impersonal. And she basically told me straight to my face that, well, I probably won't deliver your baby. And it's like, for me, I'm really, like, I want a doctor that I can, like, I don't know, not like bond with, but that I can get comfortable with. I don't feel comfortable with this doctor at all. And so that's why I'm going to see a new one, and hopefully that goes a lot better. But yeah, my fingers are crossed that this doctor's a lot better and nicer, and he works with you 8 weeks postpartum as well, and he also works gynecology. So I'll be able to see him throughout all my pregnancies and everything. So if it goes well, which I'm really hoping it does, because I've looked at the office and I've looked at reviews, and the reviews have been great. The office is beautiful. So I'm really, really hoping it goes well, because I really want a doctor that I'm comfortable with. So, but I will show you guys my 10-week belly, which is not much right now. In fact, I think I'm still bloated like I was last time. There's really not much. Most of it's bloat. Sorry for the glare. That's a little bit better. And then this side. And then for my measuring tape, and I'll probably just do it like this. Okay, so this week I am 36 and a half. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's about 36 and a half. Side. So not much of a belly right now. It's mostly bloat. But that's about it for this week. I don't really have anything else to update on, and I'm sorry about this light. I don't really have much else to update on. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the box below. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends and family. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you for my next update or vlog. If I do any other gender test, I will be sure and I'll be sure and video it and then post it to YouTube so you all can see the results. Have a great day and have a great week. Bye.